Man with fake money goes to bank to deposit money. The staff member saw so much money and immediately called a fake expert. The experts who examined it for half an hour finally confirmed this pile of money is real. Salomon has a super talent for copying, is a copy master in World War II. Whether it's money or paper, he can do it to the point of confusion. Thanks to this sublime copying talent, Salomon has no money to spend. Going to the casino is also very welcome. 500,000 is also convenient to consider as a tip to throw to the house. The people around looked so dumbfounded, so the Berlin police quickly took aim at him. That day the police stormed into Salomon's base. Sufficient evidence. Salomon was sent to Mauthausen concentration camp. The whole day of hard work made Salomon a bit unbearable, so he took the time to go to bed at night to draw a picture of the warden. The next day when the warden saw the picture, he was very happy. The drawing is very majestic, very beautiful, very lively. Salomon hastily said, if you color it, it will be even more vivid. So the warden immediately took him to the big office for the painting. Who would have thought that the lieutenant saw Salomon's painting and asked him to draw one for himself? Just like that, Salomon, thanks to his superior copying ability, survived comfortably in the concentration camp. Until 5 years later the lieutenant informed Salomon, tomorrow you will be transferred to Auschwitz concentration camp. Salomon heard Auschwitz and was immediately scared to death. This painting of mine is not finished yet, sir. Don't be afraid, you can live anywhere with your technique. Later when Salomon moved to Auschwitz concentration camp, welcoming him was the police officer David who arrested him earlier, and thanks to Salomon's counterfeit money case, he was promoted to the lieutenant of this concentration camp. Then Salomon and the others were taken to a secret counterfeiting room. It turned out that at this time, because Germany had won World War II, it was secretly counterfeiting the enemy's money on a large scale. Even though Germany had the most advanced equipment back then, but sterling money is counterfeit regardless of color or touch. As soon as Salomon saw it, it was too fake. David sees that, what a professional forgery. Later on, you will be the technical director of this place. All the experts here will listen to your arrangement. The dumbfounded Salomon immediately promised that the pound he made could outrun all the experts. After that, the first thing Salomon needed to solve was the problem of paper used to make money. He happened to pick up a torn piece of cloth from his assistant. Immediately realized the pound money uses Turkish linen, and this linen cloth into thousands of fibers, then use it to make paper. Very quickly, Salomon created the same kind of paper that was used to make British money, then fixed the letters and drawings on the British banknotes perfectly. According to the recovered patterns, Salomon meticulously sculpted the embossed wood panel of the British currency. Then he used this board to print British money. When the German official saw such a high degree of simulation, he was very happy. Then let the inmates start printing large quantities of counterfeit money. Then the German spy would take this money to a British bank to open an account. The manager saw that he wanted to conduct a money assessment. No problem, it's best to check carefully. After that, some experts came to appraise it for half an hour and finally confirmed that the money was real. The prisoner heard this news and finally let go of the burden in his heart. Head of Germany to honor these prisoners, specially reward them with a ping pong table. Weekends can relax, but their beds also change from hard beds to soft beds. Everyone touches the mattress. It's so soft it's crazy. It's great. Then they printed out large quantities of counterfeit money, and the prisoners proceeded to make old bills for each bill to make them even more real. Then David asked Salomon to do his best to fake US dollars, but the US dollar now uses the concave print. It's more difficult than the British convex print, so Salomon thought of using colo printing technique, which can also make the colors even. Obviously not wrong, but it's not easy to expose the pattern of American money on the film. But Berg believes that creating a large amount of counterfeit money will be related to the success or failure of World War II. But Salomon feels that we can live in a concentration camp is enough. What else are you looking for? So Berg then secretly destroyed a film, which led to the process of counterfeiting dollars being unable to continue. The chief officer saw Salomon forever but couldn't make US dollars. Just give them an order. If you can't do it, don't blame me for dragging you out to eat bullets. Then the inmates found out that Berg broke the film and beat him up. In the end, Berg agreed not to sabotage anymore, so they quickly made fake high-quality dollar bills. The chief magistrate, after checking, you Jewish people really have some talent, it's perfect. Then Salomon with a progress of $1 million a day and printed a large amount of counterfeit money. Then the army suddenly rushed in and asked them to remove the machines, then put the machine on the box and take it to the Alps. The next day Salomon and the others were awakened by an explosion. When I went out to see it, it turned out that the Germans guarding them had already fled. At this time the prisoners in the concentration camp have taken over this place, so Salomon and the others were saved. After returning to Salomon, thanks to his superior counterfeiting technique, he quickly prospered. Money in hand can print as much as you want. Beautiful girls don't stop. Salomon later recalled, in total, the Germans had counterfeited 132 million pounds. pounds, 4 times the foreign exchange reserves of the UK at that time. Fortunately, American money was only produced at that time, and Bernard's action is the largest-scale counterfeiting case in history.